Hey y'all, I'm Mallory Woolley. I graduated from Baptist Health College with my associate's degree, so now I am just working to get my bachelor's. I work at Arkansas Children's Hospital. I've been there ever since I graduated. So next month that'll actually be a year that I've been there, so that's really exciting. So yeah. If y'all hear any kind of weird noises in the background or see my camera shaking, it's because my two dogs are in the background fighting. So sorry about that in advance. So my experiences with scientific research mainly started whenever I started my job as an RN. We get, emails all the time about new procedures or new supplies that we're going to be using. Stuff like that, based on evidence-based practice, whatever they've decided is the new best thing to help our patients. And then, of course, I've done plenty of research within, school, especially the bachelor's program. I mean, we kind of touched on it in the associate's program and did a little bit of research here and there with some different projects, but really it's been a lot more with the bachelor's program that we've done. So it's been really cool getting to learn how to do that the right way, because that's definitely important for us to always be up to date on new research and stuff like that in our profession. So I've really enjoyed it. It's been really cool. So some of the nursing practices that seen in like the workplace, I guess, would probably be mainly like during clinicals and stuff. Like I had experienced some different things. I haven't really experienced anything since I've started work at Children's, but as far as like during clinicals and stuff like that, I did experience some different nurses and different like residents and things like that, going into rooms that would have isolation signs and things like that, and not putting on the proper PPE, whether that be the yellow gowns or a mask, things like that. They'd say, oh, we're just running in here real quick to talk to the family members, so we don't need that. When in reality, those isolation signs and everything like that are put in place for a reason, to protect not only yourself but sometimes even more the patient, more so than just yourself, and so obviously those are put in place, and evidence-based practice shows this isolation protects against whatever's going on with the patient, and so I have seen that before. And then as far as what I'm interested in studying, of course that might change a little bit, depending on whatever my group decides on. I joined group 5 in case anybody wants to know which group I joined, but I'm really interested in the topic of compassion fatigue. I think that's really really prevalent in our day and age, especially as nurses. Compassion fatigue is a big deal, and it can affect anyone in healthcare, no matter what field, what you're working in, whether pediatrics like myself or an ICU or emergency room, just oncology, anything like that. Obviously we have a high chance of compassion fatigue. So I find that topic really interesting. There's a lot of studies that I've found that are done on that. So some of the statistics I found for that, one of the surveys that I had read about is in the year of the survey, over 50% of nurses had taken off time because of a physical illness, and 10% had been away for mental health issues. And then 8 out of 10 nurses access their employee assistance program, which is over twice as high as the employee assistance program used by the total employed population. So that right there shows, nurses have been having a higher chance of compassion fatigue and taking off for that, and using assistance programs for that to try and, take care of themselves. And so I don't know, I just feel like that's a really cool topic. But like I said, I'm up to changing that topic and doing something as far as whatever my group wants to do. So I hope that everybody has a great semester, and I can't wait to meet everybody and get to researching. Thanks, guys.